Disclaimer. Hello everyone! So Takara finally decided to release the random booster SharkEdge video, so we'll be talking about, try not to keep it too long. Anyways, obviously, quick thing, make sure to check out mallofbays.com. We have pre-orders up for the future releases. It is an optional way to support the channel. I appreciate any support regardless, like subscribing and commenting. Also, we do have previous burst stuff, so if you do want to check out some of the previous burst gen, we also have that on our store, but they pretty much just kind of go over what we already know, but I'll just talk about anything interesting that I saw or just seeing the base kind of IRL. They obviously show off the prize SharkEdge, but we'll see it a lot later on in the video, but it does look very, very nice visually. Then after there is Drawn Sword, but it is a nice gray recolor. It has 380B. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, the 380 is like this nice white and clear, although I suspect the white will probably stain quite a bit. The bowl also looks neat. It's a nice recolor. I definitely like it. Plus, they get like a miniature drawn sword, so that's pretty cool. Then after, they have Wizard Arrow, which is like this more of the brown and kind of more of the orange side, kind of seeing it a little bit better IRL, with 360 taper. So this reminds me of, I think it's like the Hell Scythe. I'm pretty sure it has like the 380 that's the same color as that one. Looks okay. You know, very much like the Sunny D orange. And yeah, it comes with a 360, pretty nice, taper, pretty nice, okay. Then after, this is where it gets interesting, you got Hell's Scythe low flat. So this comes with actually the price per bit, which is low flat, so that's pretty cool. I mean, to be honest, I feel like all of the pulls so far are like, they're pretty much balanced, I would say. And I think this is definitely an example of like a random booster kind of done right, because there is 2 prize blades and there's multiple of the prize bits, so I think it's done exceptionally well. As far as the recolor goes, you know, a very nice choice of colors, although since it does have a little bit more of that teal, I wish we saw that a little bit more in the gear bit and kind of the top. It's kind of okay for a green recolor, I guess. Then after, we have a blue Night Shield 460 low flat. Again, another low flat actually, but if we go on from there, yeah, it looks okay. Yeah, the 460 is in the same colors of the blue Night Shield 380. And again, a low flat, so that is pretty nice. It's a little bit of an actually an odd choice of the colors. Like, I mean, the blue I guess looks fine on the shield, although I wish it was more purple. But yeah, that low flat kind of looks kind of on the color choice there. Then after, this is the second way that if you want to get the prize blade, which is SharkEdge 480 needle. So pretty cool. Very much would have preferred if maybe the yellow on the blade was a little bit more transparent. And the 480 looks fine. And the needle looks okay. So then after we actually get to the SharkEdge, obviously the whole thing with SharkEdge is one is 360 low flat, and low flat is basically flat, but it's 1 millimeter shorter. So there is some differences, like the little circular parts on the gear bits, and kind of a little bit different for how the gear is going to interact actually with the stadium. Obviously, I'm just expecting low flat just to kind of replace flat, at least on like the 1v1 stuff. On 3-on-3, you could technically have a low flat and a regular flat if you wanted to in your deck, but yeah, this is probably going to be the go-to attack part, because you definitely want your attack always, I would say, low height, or at least generally for Beyblade X. They basically just showing it going crazy. Now the idea is obviously because it's so low, it's supposed to make contact with the ratchet, so do Night Lance for an example. So what I'm wondering is, against maybe some more optimizable defense stuff, does this actually beat some of the best defense? Does defense need to be a lot lower to go up against this? These are the questions I have. But yeah, aside from that, they basically show what I just said with how the gears are on how they're going to interact with the stadium. And obviously the bit has high resistance and everything. And yeah, oh, they basically show it going for an extreme finish, because it literally just slaps it out. So if you just see a basic little height comparison, you can kind of see. You can also basically see that SharkEdge is basically built like a drawn sword, except instead of 3 blades, it's 2. Its whole gimmick is just longiness, essentially. It's just upper attack. I would probably say too, SharkEdge, it just seems like so powerful, man. just because of the fact that you can do the upper thing. Not only will obviously it can make contact with the ratchet, cause a burst, but also I feel like extreme finish KOs, everything should be a lot easier. I do feel like SharkEdge will probably be the go-to for attackers, just because with its shape and everything, it just seems like it covers so much ground. Like, I am really trying to think, like, what can actually stop it? But that's why we always got to do testings to be sure, because maybe there are a bunch of counters to it, and a lot of this will matter on the height meta too. Pretty much, I think if you like drone side, you'll probably like SharkEdge when this eventually releases. But yeah, that's kind of it for this. I think overall the lineup for the random booster is pretty much solid. I think low flat's obviously going to be good. And I think SharkEdge is looking promising. That's at least the most I can gather from this. So, what are your thoughts on the comments for the random booster? What are you most excited to pull, or if you're getting a full set, then I guess I don't know. I guess don't answer then. And yeah, keep in mind too with how Beyblade X is on the stock shortage that Japan likes to do and the limited batches that they give. If you did order from us, we're going to do our best to make sure all the random boosters kind of get done in time. We'll do it as best as possible. Unfortunately, there are certain things you can't really control, like if Japan decides to do low production and that type of stuff, but hoping for the best, hoping for the best. Aside from that, that's pretty much it for this video. So, let me know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think? And yeah, thank you for watching, man. Have a fantastic day and bye.